Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We are here once again with Wrath of Ashardalon. Again, this is probably my favorite dungeon crawler out there, even despite Imperial Assault. And definitely my favorite of the D&D board games. We are going to do, if you have played the game, you can tell where we're at. We are at adventure number 8. And we have to, there goes, free the captives. Villagers have disappeared each time the marauding bands of monsters attacked Longbridge. This time, you track raiders to a dungeon entrance in the Volcano's foothills. Bum, bum, bum. So, what couple of things I have done. I took all the tiles that were not used. They are on the top. All the encounter cards that were used prior are upside down. So we're not going to have any redos of that. But the monsters are just monsters, and so they will be sorted and shuffled because there's no way we're going to get them all. And we have our prison guard. Problem when we find the correct dire chamber, we go on ahead and we're going to have, the Duergar captain come out. And we're going to have to fight him, plus all of his minion guards. So I hope you enjoy this. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll be right back with Wrath of Ashardalon. Alright, we're back and we're all set up. We're all ready to go. As I mentioned about the encounter cards before, I have kind of reorganized this to abilities, offense, defense. And again, we're going to try and go that way. Who knows if that's going to work? We're going to try, though. So, we start off, we don't have to really explore. We do have our paladin, who is going to explore. And that does give him a monster. You have got to be kidding me. So the Legion Devils are going to go on ahead and attack. And we're just actually going to move this guy over here. So they're going to attack 1, 2, 3. So he actually ends up being over here. We'll just leave him here. Close enough. This will have them attack the Paladin. They do have a plus 11 when attacking with their sword. He does have an 18. 1 miss, 1 hit, and 2 misses. So that's actually a pretty good, that's not actually too bad. So our rogue goes next, Tarek. He is, because he is starting next to, let's see what he can do. We will go on ahead and attack with a magic sword. We do have a plus 2. So they have a 16. And that will easily hit at a 19, 20, 21 points adjusted. That does take care, and that is 12, so that is 2 damage points to this one Legion Devil. Yep, okay. That's probably not going to work out right. There's probably, no, that's going to have to, I got to get him out of the way. Okay. He does go on ahead and will explore. Oh, goody. We end up with something that actually makes some sense. For once. But we do have a closed door. And we do not have to have an encounter card. We do have to draw a monster. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why so early? You'll notice I did put my monsters, I laid them out over here on this side. So it'll be kind of a lot easier to deal with. The Duergar does do this. We do get another monster, which is a Grell. And the Grell will move one closer. And that's the end of Tarnik's turn. We move down to Heskin. And I use this to keep track. I'm not always good about using it, but Heskin is going to use we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to go on ahead and use Arc Lightning. So I can actually attack 2 on... There's a chance I can take out both Legion Devils at this time. They do have an AC of 16. We do have a plus 7 to hit. That will hit at a 19. And another 19. So that removes the Legion Devils. We do get a treasure, which is just gold. And we will go on ahead and explore a tile. Wow. That explains where all the white ones went to, doesn't it? And when I say white ones, I mean the white arrows. And we end up with a monster. Ooh, an Orc Smasher. Who is going to go on ahead and run up and attack. Has a plus 9. We have a plus 1 to AC. I should have used that. Oh well. Yeah, we will go on ahead and use our plus 1. He does have a 15. So that's going to be 20 versus a 16. So he does go on ahead and hit for 1 damage. One of the things we did do at the end of the last part of this campaign, because we are playing campaign, we did buy stuff. One of the things we did buy, along with caltrops again, we bought Boots of Striding. So now everyone can move 6. Yay. Okay, it's now our cleric's turn. Our cleric is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will use a Sacred Flame to attack the Grell. And the Grell does have 2 hit points. Has an AC of 15. So that's going to be a 20 to hit. And the Grell is down by 1 point. This is a good thing. Our cleric does explore. Okay, we'll just deal with it. We do end up with a monster card and another conveniently located Orc Smasher who is going to come up and do some smashing. Has a plus 9. Oh, that's going to be close. 17. And I believe there's an 18. No, we don't have it. Bummer. If I had used the other one and did the same roll, he'd have Cleric Shield, but oops. So that's going to be 1 point of damage. We go back up to the top for round 2, and we have our Paladin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cannot get to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, can't do that. So he is going to we're going to go here, and we're actually going to take out the Grell. We're also encouraging the to try and take a hit from the Duergar, so the Duergar won't go down here, which wouldn't make a difference because, okay, so no big deal. But we are going to attack the Grell, who has an AC of 15. We have a +2 magic sword. I'm sorry, we have a Vorpal sword, which gives a +2 to hit. That's a 13, 14, 15 plus 8. That's going to be an easy hit to kill the Grell, which is always a good thing to get rid of. And he does not control any monsters. So let's see, what do we have for offense? We have Caltrops. I thought we had a ring of shooting stars. Yes, we do. We're going to one, two, three, four. We will use positioning shot. Yeah, within one tile, we'll use Lucky Strike. Hopefully we will hit with an even number. That's an 11. That's not an even number, unfortunately. And that is a +7, which is 18, which easily hits the Orc Smasher for 1 point of damage. Unfortunately, still has a 2nd point of damage. But hopefully we will get that taken care of. We are going to explore. I am going to make a change to the dungeon. And that is this. Doesn't change anything else. Everything else stays copacetic, but at least we get it going that way. So, depending on how bad I split the party, which is always a problem. And we have a cave bear. And the cave bear is going to go on ahead and come up and to attack. Has a +8. 17. Which easily... Oh, I need like a +3. I don't have anything close enough. So we do gain a dazed condition, as well as taking 2 hit points of damage. That's a lot. And we take the Duergar is also attached, so he goes on ahead and will attack the Paladin. And that is not going to hit at a 12. That's not even going to come close to hitting. So that's the end of Tarek's turn. We move now down to Heskin, who has to deal with this orc. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what do we want to do? Because there's two things that we can do here. We can use Hypnotism. Choose a monster with one tile. Move that monster one tile. If it ends adjacent to another monster, make a attack up to 2 monsters. Each monster can be on your tile or any tile within one. Yeah, that's the one we're going to use right there. So, first of all, we are going to... We have a +7 to the Orc Smasher, who has a 15. That easily hits. That takes care of our Orc Smasher on Heskin. I'm really worried about these white tiles because that means I'm going to have all kinds of black ones coming up. That is not good. And we will also attack the bear, who has an AC of 14. That will easily hit with a 22. And the bear suffers 1 point of damage. And that's the end of his turn. Now we move down to the Quinn the Cleric. Quinn really needs to do 2 points of damage. You gain a +2 to attack. We can use the Dragon Pick and gain a +1 bonus to each attack roll. If you roll a 19 or 20, you deal an extra point of damage. Use this during... Okay, let's see. Use this during your villain phase. When choosing... Oh, okay, good. That's not an attack. The monster does not act normally. Instead, the monster is within 1 square tile. It is adjacent to another monster. Attack that monster. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'm going to hang on to that. So we will use the Cleric's Shield with the Dragon Pick. So we are going to gain the +2 to AC. And we will go on ahead and we have to roll a +6. And the Orc Smasher is a 15. So come on, we want a good roll here. That's not a good roll. So that's 6 + 1 is 7. That gives us 14. Orc Smasher has 15, so that is a not hit. And we're going to... One, two, three, 4. We are actually going to go on ahead and move. And there's our encounter card showing up. There we go. We get a monster, a Grell. Perfect, just what I always wanted. Attack the active hero, +8. That's going to hit with a poison debuff. And hits for 2 points of damage. So he is down now a total of 3 points of damage. Not good, not good. And the Grell will also attack. Within 1 tile, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with tentacles. Miss. That will be a miss. And nothing happens because it's just a miss. Okay. So that's the end of his turn. I believe that's the only monster. Nope, he controls the Orc Smasher. Now the question is, where does the Orc Smasher go to? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even, odd. Even moves over here to attack. I'm actually really kind of glad about that. And will miss, easily miss. So that's the end of our cleric's turn. We go back up to our paladin. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still definitely have one more to do before we have any chance of encountering the boss. And we're going to I am actually only going to use the at-will power. But if I do hit, I will do an extra point of damage. So we're going to attack the Duergar first. With a 7. Plus an 8 is 15. Plus 2 to hit is a 17. And the Duergar has a 16. So what was that total again? I'm sorry. 15, 16, 17. So that does hit the Duergar. And because he started adjacent, he does do 2 points of damage. That immediately eliminates the Duergar. And the question is, do we move? And I believe the answer is yes. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to try and take out that Grell next turn, if it isn't already taken out. He does not control a monster, but he does get in counter card. Familiar voice. Draw the top. Oh, we get the ally card again. Yay. Okay, I'm going to actually have to pause for right now. And I'm going to have to go dig out my ally cards. Okay, and we're right back. Now, I'm going to explain the ally thing really quick. This card is with the Drist, Legend of Drist. And it's the one card that I kind of bring over to all the different sets and always run it because it is such a cool mechanic. So I have a whole bunch of potential allies. Just to give you an idea, my personal favorite is, of course, I like these two, Wolfgar and Caddy. If you're familiar with Drist is in here somewhere. And there's just all kinds of fun stuff in here. You also get this in one of the dungeon command boxes, which is really cool. And because I have pretty much everything for this game, guess what I have? Okay, so we're going to divide this by 5. So it'll be 1, 2 down. 1. I'm just going to take the top one. Dwarven Defender Ally. So just to give you an idea, this is also from the Drist. These are the same two. One is Drist Link, the other one is not. So we will have our Dwarven Defender Ally. We'll go on ahead and use him. And that goes with our... Okay. If you use a familiar voice encounter card, you need to prepare an ally deck by shuffling together all available ally cards. Allies you control active during the step 3 of your villain phase. Allies count as heroes for the purpose of encounter cards, monster tactics, and hero phase. So, under the sequence of phase, they do activate under the villain. During the villain phase. So they're going to activate actually next. Because we've gone through the encounter phase. And I need a dwarf. Let's find a dwarf. This box is my box for the characters. So I can take this box out to any of the games, and I have pretty much everybody from all the games in it. And there's our dwarf. I really need to get a better situation for this. So there's our familiar voice. And he does activate first, which means he does get to attack the Grell first. Oh, there's our Grell. Okay, so the Grell has no damage. Our Dwarven Defender does +5. And does hit the Grell for 1. Now, one of the problems that there is with the Dwarven Defender, with the ally, is they move like monsters. They move very slow. And so, they can get left behind really easy, especially if you get them over in here. You'll lose them. They're just gone, just like we did on the last one. Okay, so that's the end of our turn for our Paladin. And we have a Dazed. So what do? I think we take out... We're not going to... Yeah, because no matter what, we're going to move, because he'll run into problems. So we are going to go on ahead and eliminate the Dazed condition. We are going to use our second action and attack. And the bear has a 14. 15 right off the bat for Lucky Strike. Does 2 points of damage. He is out. And, of course, the bad news is we also get an encounter card. Draw 5 monsters. Discard any monster that's not a reptile. Shuffle the remaining cards and put them in the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our encounter cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reptile. reptile, total jerk, total jerk. We drew 6 by accident. We'll put the monsters. We are going to put them face up. Because when they get face up, I'm going to reshuffle them. And we'll shuffle these two. Okay. Even, odd for on top. Even. I don't know which card that is. Okay. That will end our turn with the half-orc rogue. He doesn't have anything else he can do, and we move down to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do that. So we will just move 6. That way I don't have to mess with the door. If the door's unlocked, it's fine. If it's not, that's the end. No, we can do that. That's right. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will use our... Notice I did leave that up in case we run out. Then we'll reshuffle them, but I don't think we're going to run out. Okay, we are going to use Arc Lightning. For our Orc Smasher, who is controlled by the Cleric, and that is going to move next. So that's 9, plus 7 is 16, Orc Smasher is 15, so that will do 1 point of damage. And that's the end of his turn, except for the encounter card. Steam Vent. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. 18. That is going to easily hit. That will do 2 points of damage. This is the luckiest I have been with those kinds of things. I normally have them grouped fairly well. Okay. Now to the Cleric. So the Cleric will start with by attacking the Grell. He has a +1 bonus to the attack roll. Will use Cleric's Shield. So that's +7. That's an easy hit for 19 and does +2 damage, +1 damage. So that's the end of our Grell. We've gotten, I hate to say this, we've gotten out fairly easy so far with monsters. Nobody has really crept up. We'll go ahead and move 1, 2. We are going to move here then. Okay, so that is the last of our free ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one of the next 4 are we're going into the boss battle. We do gain a monster. Oh no. No, 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 no. The only good thing is he does not attack. Remember what I was saying about we're going to do something unique because there's a 50-50 chance that the next one we pull out is a... And we get 2 snakes. At least it's not a Duergar. So I did go on ahead and reverse this. I don't know how that door is going to work. we're going to assume the snake can slither through the door. So, the snake does get to move, gets to move, and that's the end. And the Orc Smasher is going to attack our poor poisoned, which we didn't take care of last time. So let's do that right now. There's a point for being poisoned, and is he still poisoned? Yes. And now the down here. And now the Orc Smasher will attack. $15 plus 9. 20, that is going to hit for 1 point of damage. And that ends his turn. That was enough damage for a turn. Okay, so we go back up. So Caliph and 1, 2, 3. We can use our Divine Challenge. Choose a monster within 1 tile of your hero. Place the monster adjacent to your hero. We are actually going to choose the snake. And we are going to attack the snake. We have a plus 8, plus 2. So plus 10. And the snake has 13. And we rolled an 8. Okay. That takes care of 1 snake. And we go on ahead and explore. And there's our entrance. This is going to be fun. Okay. So I am not going to necessarily post these correctly because they can't be. And I need the long hallway. There's the hallway. So this is probably the most interesting one I have managed to do. Wow. Okay. So, fun thing is the bad guy does activate every turn. And you can get into a world of trouble really fast with the prison guard. There's our guard. Okay, let's see what we have. Each player draws a villager card and places token on any number of chamber tile. Place the door captain on the entrance tile. So this is the entrance tile. So we're going to move it to here to be the entrance tile. Oh, that doesn't work. We need to do this. Okay. Right? Yep, that works. Okay, that works. This is really kind of bizarre how this one has turned out. Yeah, really bizarre. Okay, so I have monsters already picked out. I have not looked at them. I don't know which monsters they are. We do have our people somewhere. And I do not see our people. So let me, oh, there they are. Okay, so our ally is going to get a person. That way we can use all 5. We're going to start top to bottom. And Donald. There we go. He's here. And we will put Donald here. Also get an Orc Smasher. Next, Alec goes to one, two, three, four. So we're going to put Alec here. We do get to choose. That's kind of the advantage of this. And we get a cave bear. Not exactly what I would want. We then move to Haskin, who gets Eleazar, and we will put Eleazar here. Hold on, let's take a look at Eleazar. Cowards and fears. Otherwise move closest to the hero. So we are going to move, we're going to put her there. And she gets Fudge. The Dragon Shield. And oh, here it is. Brandis within 1 tile of the hero's moves adjacent to that hero. Brandis is on a tile with an unexplored edge. Draw a tile from the bottom of the stack and place the monster on top. Place the monster on that tile. This is the problem child right here. So we're going to put our problem child there. Our cleric gets a Grell. And lastly, our ally, our Dwarven Defender, gets Cassie. And Cassie gets a Cave Bear. Let's make it a different monster. Human Cultist. Oh no. This is not good. That way we have different monsters. I'll take these, switch them up. Put the other ones we've had onto the bottom. And that's our end of our setup. So, make sure you come back, join us next time. I hope you have enjoyed this. And please make sure that you like and subscribe and come back later. Please like and subscribe!